You know, I really shouldn't be recording this late at night. It's about 10. I have to be at work at 7. I'm probably going to end up going for 2 hours. Oh, it's not going to be fun tomorrow. But we're back! And I have 50 mana coins left to my name because I got all of the presents. Basically, I spent more coins than I should have at one point, and then I just spent one from the rest on. And when I say I spent more than I should have, it was only like 30 coins at once. So, yeah. We have all the presents now, and I have an idea I want to try out, because I got a couple of interesting things. Everybody's up on the 5th floor, yeah? You know, it's weird. Considering that Hina's all about swimming, you'd think that, you know, she'd be all about using the pool. But I guess not. Okay. Hina's there. I'm looking for Kyoko. Except we haven't seen her lately, have we? I don't think we've seen her recently. Yeah, no sign of Kyoko. That's fine. Alright, so the garden is there, which means Hina was over this way in the dojo. So I got a couple of things I really want to try giving to her. Where is she? Hina? Oh, here you are.
Okay.
Even if it's hard, you have to endure. Endure. Endure.
Well...
That's a quote from the famous marathon runner, Samuel Wanjiru? But every person's endurance has a limit. Should I talk to Hina for a while? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we need a change of pace. We do. And when I think of change of pace...
You got it.
I can only think 50 laps in the pool. You're on. I changed my pace with Hina in the pool. Hina and I grew a little closer today. I would definitely like to give her a present because I got something a little ridiculous that I think she will really like. Here it is. A gigantic donut that doubles as a flotation device, and naturally, you can snack on it while floating out to sea. It comes in a variety of styles. Awful. This is why I like you, Makoto. I mean, not like. Not that kind of like. Seeing Hina so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. So hungry. I just gave you a donut!
Please!
Makoto, help me! I'm hungry! I just gave you a donut, woman! What am I supposed to do? I need food. Anything. I don't care if it's a stack of paper. Need food. Why don't you just eat some more donuts?
Just a second!
I can't! That's my secret weapon, for emergencies only! If I kept gorging on something with that many calories, I'd get fat in no time. So even she cares about that kind of thing. Well, she is an athlete.
But...
Besides, I don't want anything sugary. Right now, I want a salty snack. Like potato chips? Like ramen. How is that a snack?
You got it all wrong!
Huh? How is it not? Speaking of which, what's your favorite kind of ramen? Show you, without a doubt. I'm tempted to look that up right now. In fact, I'm going to. Pardon me for a moment. Ah, it's soy sauce. Editron, can you bring up this picture I have right here? Oops, wrong button. Sorry, the controller keeps bumping the desk. Yeah, it's the one with the slices of pork, the egg, and stuff. Just pull that up if you can.
Meh.
Thank you. Good use of Toko's sound clip, by the way.
You got it!
Ah, good choice. Definitely the most refreshing option. What about you, Hina? You're worried about calories and all, so...
Okay.
I'm a pork-tastic tonkatsu girl through and through. Or you don't care about calories at all. The key element of any tonkatsu ramen is the butter and the extra fat. I have got to try this. So you're okay with all that oil? Talking about it's just made me even hungrier. Maybe it's time. Maybe I can make it to the dining hall. Are you sure, though? I mean, a bowl of ramen has way more calories than a donut.
What is this?
Who says stuff like that? Are you a real man or aren't you? What, are you afraid? Afraid of ramen? You're pathetic, Makoto. I'm ashamed to know you. Are you still Hina?
Just a second.
Shut up! Get out of my way! I'm gonna show you what a real man looks like. Or are you gonna stand in my way and suffer the fist-based consequences? No. I have no intention of getting in your way.
Okay.
Then don't! If I don't do this now, when am I ever gonna get another chance? Crying out like a starving raven, Hina ran off at a dangerous clip toward the kitchen. When it comes to food, Hina is terrifying. Hina's report card has been updated based on your experience with her. You just unlocked the skill Extraordinary Focus. Give yourself a pat on the back. You've earned it. I learned my lesson and made my way back to my room. I feel even worse than I did this morning. My body feels like lead, and now I'm getting chills. This is bad. I think I might be getting sick. Maybe I should take a trip to the nurse's office. Hina's in the laundry, Kira's in the kitchen. Toko and Byakuya are out in the dining hall. Where is Kyoko? I have something I want to give her. And if I... Okay. We already know something's going to happen in a couple of days, so... I'm a little worried about what's going to come up. You know? Actually, why don't we take a trip to the first floor of the school real quick? Because I think if Makoto's getting sick, the nurse's office might have something to help out. Or the chem lab. No. Alright. It was worth a shot. Maybe the chem lab? That would stand to reason, yeah? Everything's back to normal. Just like with Sayaka and Taka. Monokuma's responsible, I'm sure. I can't get over how big this shelf is, and it's packed tight with all kinds of pills and chemicals. And someone's cleaned up all the powder that was spilled on the floor. Alright, I guess that was just flavor text. Unless it wasn't. How many pages is a report card? Like, seriously, let's go find Hina again. Okay, there's 5 pages here. Wait, hang on. Ultimate writing prodigy and murderous fiend. You know what? I'm gonna hang out with Hina again, because, like, I feel as if something unfortunate is gonna happen if I don't. I'm gonna at least try to max out someone's report card this time. I'll work on the others later. Hina! Hina! Do you feel better after having some ramen, dear? A person's ability is measured by the power they display at the point where pressure is applied.
Yeah!
That's a quote from the famous baseball player Kenji Jojima.
Yeah, totally.
I think what he means is that you only really see how strong a person is when they're under pressure. Man, I would fold. Wonder how strong I can really be. Yeah, let's talk with Hina a little bit more.
You got it!
Let's go to the pool! Swim time!
But...
Don't stare, okay? I don't actually have a swimsuit. Just a shirt. I won't get wet. It's kind of embarrassing.
Huh?
Although, I wasn't embarrassed before, but now I kinda am. I wonder how come. I went swimming with Hina, who seemed kind of embarrassed. Hina and I grew a little closer today. Question, Hina. Couldn't you just grab a swimsuit from the warehouse? I mean, they have tracksuits in there. Would you like to give Hina a present? Well, since I know that we can give them the same gift and we'll get the same reaction, have another donut. Alright. This sucks. What happened to her? She seems way more depressed than usual. Hey, Hina? What's wrong? Oh. Well, I tried to convince myself I was imagining it, but I totally wasn't imagining it. Imagining what?
I'm sick of this?
I got fat. I figured.
Huh?
I'm so fat. Fat from every angle. I hate this. Hate it! I may as well just accept it and embrace my new big fat fatty attitude. What if I just keep getting fatter and fatter and it never stops? Did I enable her by giving her the 2 donuts?
I'm sick of this.
I just get disgustingly morbidly obese and then nobody wants to marry me. Which makes me depressed and I get even fatter. Eventually I can't even stand up on my own. And then I die, sad and alone. Nobody notices. I finally lose weight when my body starts to rot. I think you're worrying a little too much. Besides, as far as I can tell, you look exactly the same.
What the heck?
You're just saying that. I'm a total chub monster. I'm a perfect circle. No, seriously, I'm not just saying that. We just went swimming, woman. Then, I'm still hot? Well, I mean, yeah. Really? And I might still make it out alive? Yeah. I'm sure you'll make it out alive. Thank God. Seriously, thank God.
Okay.
But I can't relax now. I'm making an official statement. As of right now, Aoi Asahina is on a diet. A diet?
You got it.
Just you watch. I'm gonna get so thin it'll scare the crap out of you. Well, don't overdo it, okay?
Okay.
Don't try and stop me. I've made up my mind, and my willpower is rock hard. And now my resolve is even more rock hard.
You got it.
But before all that, time to get stuffed on donuts. Almost before she was done talking, Hina took off like a bat out of hell. I'm not sure if dieting is really in Hina's skill set. Hina's report card has been updated based on your experience with her, and we got an achievement called Skill or Be Skilled. Your maximum number of skill points has increased. Hey, look at you go. Once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while. I'm getting the chills. I feel kinda dizzy. I can't help it. I need sleep. Nighttime wasn't for a while, but I felt like my body had reached its limit. As I dropped on my bed, I felt like I was falling into a bottomless pit. Did he lock his door? I was unconscious before my head hit the pillow. Well, that's not quite true. I didn't pass out completely. He went into a fever dream, didn't he? It was more like my consciousness went dim. I weaved back and forth between sleep and wakefulness. Hey, that's like me recently. I wake up at like 2 a.m. thinking I have to go to work. Which is all to say, I was restless. At some point, I found myself wandering through a strange dream. And within the dream, a voice echoed across the walls of my mind.
I understand.
That voice. It's so familiar. Ah! It's...
I understand.
It's... me.
I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
Huh? What am I trying to say?
Hope. This is all for hope. And that's why I have to stay. I have to stay here. My dream just now. What? So strange. Huh?
Hey, you? Someone got hurt, someone ran.
What did you... What did you say?
Every day is peaceful. Every day is joyful. Happy days from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. Wishing only for those unchanging, unending, happy days. Days of boredom repeating forever and ever. No abnormalities as far as the eye can see. Life without the tiniest speck of abnormality.
If the world were like that, I'd consider that pretty damn abnormal.
Thank you, Monokuma.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
It took longer than usual for me to open my eyes. I let out... That wasn't even deep, sorry. I let out a deep sigh to bring myself up the rest of the way. The chills, the aches, the unfathomable lethargy, they'd all disappeared in the night. All that was left for me was me, drenched in sweat. It wasn't just because of whatever bug I'd caught either. It was also the dream I'd had. What the hell was that? I mean, was it even really a dream? I was desperate to recall it. I scrambled to grab onto fragments of the dream and reel them up from the depths of my memory. That's right. I remember last night. I came down with a fever and couldn't quite get to sleep. And I heard a voice. I didn't really understand. And then... all of a sudden, I was awake. And there was a strange person standing next to my bed, wearing a mask. And they were holding a knife. That's the survival knife that was in my drawer! I want to say I fought them off, but I don't actually remember. Felt like my mind had been detached from my body, burning up with fever. I was somewhere far away, watching my body move on its own, and because of that, I don't remember what really happened. But still, I feel like I resisted them desperately, feverishly. After that, things go black again. The next thing I remember... Kyoko was there. But what would she have been doing in my room? You were so exhausted from your sickness you forgot to lock the door again, I'm betting. What a strange dream. No. Was it really a dream? How can I possibly find out either way? Well, let's check the drawer. I opened the desk drawer and... Huh? It's empty. There's nothing inside. Wait, nothing inside? That's... strange. Because it definitely wasn't before. I'm positive I put the knife I got from Toko in here. Wait, that means... the knife they told me to keep safe. I knew it. I just had a feeling. It wasn't a dream after all. But if that's true, this all makes even less sense. Why would someone have wanted to attack me? And who was that behind the mask? And why was Kyoko... What the hell is going on? Well, I don't think I'm gonna figure it out on my own. I should head to the dining hall. Then I can talk to everyone else about it. Oh, good. The music is intense. That I'm okay with. dining hall? Actually, is there anyone else out here in the hall at the moment? I guess not. Okay. That's fine. Yum. I did it. Oh, whoa, whoa. Sorry. I did it again. I turned the... No, I was facing... It would have been the same same either way.
Hey, Makoto.
Ah, Makoto. Yep, that's Makoto. Sure as the sky's blue. Hey, Hina. Oh, hey, Hina. That's what it meant. You really had me worried, you know? What happened to you last night? Worried? Yeah, right after nighttime hit, we all went to get you. We were hammering away at your doorbell, but you never answered. We thought maybe you'd been, you know. I mean, not that it actually happened. I mean, nobody here would want to, you know. So anyway, what were you doing? I didn't feel good, so I went right to bed. I had no idea you guys even showed up. But why did you come to get me? Did something happen? Well, lots of stuff, actually. I'm not sure I can really explain.
Okay.
Let's go meet up with everyone else, then they can tell you about it. So, is everyone waiting somewhere else or something?
That's right.
Oh, yeah! We all stayed up the whole night. The whole night? I lost at rock, paper, scissors, so I had to come get breakfast for everyone.
Okay.
So you got here just in time. Come on, help me carry it. Okay, sure. Everyone's in the gym. Hurry up, I'll meet you there. The gym? Why is everyone in the gym? And the entire night? Legitimately, what happened? Did Makoto get lucky or something? I am genuinely curious. What happened while I was asleep? What happened after I came down with my fever? Also, I do not remember the statue being golden, do you? Can't waste time looking around. Okay. There he is.
Huh? Oh, hey, Makoto.
This is worse than being late for your wedding, the birth of your son, and your own funeral, all at once.
What?
Jeez, just show up now, like it's no big deal. You made us stay up all night while you slept like a baby in your bed? Just like Hina said, everyone was there, besides Kyoko. And then I noticed, they'd formed a circle around something. As soon as I saw what that something was... What the... Before I could catch myself, I'd cried out. Spread out in front of them were the remains of Monokuma.
What are you doing?
What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick.
Dismantling? But I mean, that's Monokuma you're messing with, right?
Yeah, that's right.
She's not phased.
What happened? Relax. There's no danger. You say that, but... What is this? What are you guys doing? I should probably interact with Monokuma first, or what remains of Monokuma. It looks like it's being professionally disassembled. How is that possible? Tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous? Hero, you first. Seriously, what are you thinking? How can you say tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous?
Hey, come on.
Well, I guess I'll handle this. I'll explain what's going on, Makoto, because that's how much I like you. Byakuya found this little fellow laying around, and then we tore it apart. That doesn't explain anything.
What?
Just before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try to talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if he had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance. And I found him here, just like normal. However, when I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react, didn't say a word. You're saying he wasn't moving at all? I waited there until nighttime officially began, but still Monokuma laid there motionless. Which is weird, because we got the morning greeting, unless that's pre-recorded. I gathered everyone up as quickly as possible so they could take a look. Even then, he still didn't make a move. So I immediately initiated the disassembly process. It was Master's stroke of genius, a chance to find out what made Monokuma tick. One thing we discovered is that he's quite a sophisticated machine. It's leagues beyond any normal remote control toy. Who has enough free time to invest in something like that anyway? But besides that, what I'm wondering is, why did he stop moving all of a sudden? I thought maybe he'd malfunctioned, but we didn't find any cause as we were taking him apart. So if he didn't break down...
So in other words...
Then maybe something happened to his puppeteer, the Mastermind. Something unexpected. I can't imagine any other possibility. Something unexpected? They were probably so scared of Master. They ran away in terror.
Could it be...
Or maybe they got sick or something? But Monokuma made his announcement this morning, right? Who was that, if not the Mastermind? Oh, I'm sure that's a recording. It's set to a timer and plays as necessary. That's true. He says the exact same thing every day, right? What about that one time when he was trying to remind us, like, we can't get away with a lot because of see you, don't see you? Hey, guys, I don't think now's a good time for light conversation.
You know?
I just found something. What is it? That is a bomb! It's...
Huh?
It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure.
What?
A bomb? That's super bad. We need to get rid of it. Roger that. It appears the bomb has a motion sensor. Any sudden movements, it's sure to go off. Motion sensor? For serious? I'm starting to get all shaky.
Just a second.
Hey, get it together. You're a man, aren't you? I'm fine. I'm totally fine. You're so not fine. You're all... Oh, I probably should have mentioned. The motion sensor is off right now. Jeez, don't scare me like that. God, you're like the world's most spineless worm of the century.
Don't be mean!
Hey, come on! The century's just getting started. Don't call the race already. Whatever, just hurry up and put the bomb down. Hanging onto it's not gonna do anyone any good. Oh yeah, good call.
Well?
Okay, it's down. Everything's all good. Hiro put the bomb down, but that wasn't my main concern at that point. My eyes were glued to Monokuma's remains. He just stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because something had happened to the Mastermind that they weren't expecting? But what could that have been? When I thought about it, I couldn't help but think back to the night before. Being attacked by that masked figure.
Just a second.
Hey, Makoto? Huh?
Hey.
Don't us. Did you hear a thing we just said? Huh? So that's it. No. What are you? Some kind of brain-dead farm animal? Sorry. We were saying, since we're done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now? And we've decided to continue our offensive assault.
It's all clear now.
To try and uncover the Mastermind's true identity, we're going to break into the Headmasters' room. Really?
Naturally.
Since the Mastermind appears to have stopped all activity, now's our chance. Wouldn't you agree? But if the Mastermind comes back while we're in there...
What?
If you're scared, you're welcome to stay here by yourself.
What the heck?
Or go live in the chicken coop with all the other chickens. You can be chicken number 6.
Such ignorance.
This is a battle. A fight to the death between us and the Mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate.
But...
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to have to kill each other or anyone else, but we have a chance now.
Come on.
So, what are you going to do? Are you going to run away, or are you going to fight? Sorry, are you going to run away? I know there's no 2 there, but still. You're right. I'll go with you.
It's all clear now.
Okay then, we're going to break into the Headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything can happen, so prepare yourselves. I'll follow you anywhere, Master, to all the ends of the earth. Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me your strength.
How about that?
I can do this. I'm a man, and I can do this. Got the will of the entire universe on my side. Or at least 30% of it. We each found determination in our own ways, and when we were ready, we left the gym. Our target was the Headmasters' room, on the 4th floor of the school. Drink time. I'm debating whether or not to call it here because it seems like we're about to start on something pretty heavy. Yeah, balls to it. I got time, I don't have to be up right away. Naturally, Master's the one to show such bravery. Just make sure you don't get in his way. Don't worry, Toko. I won't. I can promise you that. Where's Hiro? Oh, there's Hiro.
Okay.
Sakura's gonna be watching over us. So we're definitely gonna find something to help us bring this to an end. I mean, she did break the lock on the Headmaster's office. Also, what is up with the machinery under these plates? We finally reached the climax. So let's hurry up and finish it before the Mastermind catches us all.
Let's go.
This is where we expose every last detail of the Mastermind. Is everyone ready? Here's the thing, didn't Kyoko tell us about, what's her face? Mukuro? We haven't met them yet. It's locked, as expected. Sakura broke the lock, though. So, what are you gonna do?
What?
Isn't it obvious? We're going to tear this door off its hinges. Wait, but the rules say... We've seen that the Mastermind isn't watching us. Those don't matter anymore. But like Makoto said, if the Mastermind did show up while we were in there...
So in other words...
Then we'll just have to finish our business before that can happen.
Hey.
Okay, sure, but...
What?
We've come this far. We can't back down now. We agreed this is what we have to do, so we have to do it. So beautiful.
I mean...
For serious?
What the heck?
We don't have any choice. We're desperate.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's rip this door down.
Actually...
Okay, but how are we gonna do that? This thing looks pretty sturdy. Then we'll need something sturdy of our own. The pickaxe upstairs, yeah? Oh, what about that one thing? Yep. The thing in the tool shed.
Oh, so then...
The pickaxe.
I see.
Interesting. That could very well be exactly what we need. Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now.
It's all clear now.
Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01.
What?
That's straight up unreasonable! By myself?
Naturally.
Surely you like to have your me time once in a while, right? Well, if it's me and you time, Master, then yeah.
What?
You know how much time it took you to say that? 10 seconds. Take too long and I'll erase your existence from my consciousness. Except... Just swap in lemon grab. With that, Toko ran off, loud as a herd of rabid elephants.
Hey.
For serious, though, are we just gonna knock this door down? No problem is solved by running away. Find your stones and be a man. He's right. You can't move forward by always avoiding danger.
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
What if Kyoko's the mastermind? No, I doubt that. That wouldn't make sense. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey.
Am I wrong? Even if it's dangerous, we have to overcome the challenges in front of us. Maybe, but I'm still super stressed. I'm so tense, I can hardly talk. I'm all No. I'm totally flap-staffed. Fap sauce? Gross! Where'd that come from? Wait, Genocide Jill? Where'd you come from?
You called for me and so I appeared.
Hello, hello! It's the wondiferous murderiferous fiend here to greet you with a razor-sharp smile.
Come on.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it? I was supposed to pick an axe? No, you seeping imbecile. The pickaxe. It's a seeping imbecile? Oh, master! You woo me with your executive level barbs! Mishra! Here comes the bloody nose! Seriously though, did you really forget the pickaxe?
Give it a rest.
Omega-3 fatty acids, that's what you need. Great for the old memory factory. But I think we already established that their memory doesn't carry over when they switch.
Not possible.
This is a level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate.
Yes, yes.
The light bulb just went on.
I see.
That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe. Alright, we've solved one mystery. That means there's just one more mystery left. Yeah, what happened to cause the switch? Did she sneeze, or did she find another body? One more mystery.
Have you reached that certain age?
Oh my. Yep, now we just need to figure out the identity of Object X.
So,
Now what are you talking about? Did you already forget what we were talking about? You're like missing out on life.
You've gotta be kidding!
I'm not missing out on life. In fact, I found one in the garden. What? What did you find? Corpse.
You SOB!
Did you hear me? I said corpse. A corpse?
Yep.
That's right. I found a corpse in the garden. You found a corpse in the garden?
What did you say?
Well then, before we enter the headmaster's room, it appears we have something else to look into.
Come on.
We're going to the garden. Okay. As soon as we entered the garden, I saw it. I didn't want to, but... That's not Kyoko. I saw someone laying on the ground, with a mask covering their face. And there was a knife buried in their stomach, up to the hilt. What the? Also, their robe appears to be backwards. Or their coat. Are they really dead? For sure, but... who is it? The thing is, it's like... it's definitely too pale to be Kyoko, and Kyoko always wears gloves. Just to make things clear. Last night, I was attacked by someone wearing a mask. And whoever that was, now they're... I don't know why, but now they're laying dead in front of me. I told you! There's a corpse hanging out here!
No way!
Are they really dead? Is this really a dead body? What? You need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find. Alright, so we've got the Monokuma flower here. I have to check the body before anything else. Yep. We should really get the mask off. Wait, are those... Please tell me those aren't Kyoko's boots. We need to find out who this actually is. But there's no way to tell with the mask covering their face like that. And with the white coat they're wearing... the white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell anything about the body itself. The victim is a total mystery. But one thing I do know is that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. But why? How did they wind up dead here? Their heart isn't beating. They're not breathing. All signs of life have come to a complete stop. Thanks to the knife that's been driven into their stomach, their clothes are stained a bright red. It appears the bleeding has stopped, but the blood that's there is still wet. Be careful you don't touch it and get some on you. How can you be so calm at a time like this? Who is it? Their face and body are all hidden, so I don't have a clue. I'm pretty sure it's a girl, at least.
Huh?
How can you tell?
Well,
I think I see the outline of her chest, and just the general shape of the body. Yeah, the more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl. It could be Mukuro. Really? Then it could be... Okay then! Let's just tear the mask clean off!
Come on.
Wait, don't! But by the time he called it out, it was already too late. Toko's hand shot out toward the mask, and in the next instant, there was a blinding light and a deafening roar. The body blew up. It blew up, it blew up, it blew... Sorry. It blew up, 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 it blew up! And Toko went flying. My vision started to darken. I prepared to pass out. But then...
Come on.
Hurry up! Put out the fire! As my consciousness attempted to float away, that voice reached up and pulled it back down to earth. Someone pressed something into my hands. It was a bucket of water. Come on, dump the water on it. Okay. The upper half of the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could. Splish! Thankfully, that was enough to put out the fire. It died down, leaving behind only the unpleasant smell of burning. I guess that took care of it. But what the hell, man? It exploded?
What did you say?
I had a bad feeling about that body, but I never imagined it would explode. And now the body...
What?
It's burnt to a crisp! That's beyond well done, man! Don't compare it to a steak. I'll never be able to eat steak again! Now that the body's charred, I really have no idea. How are we gonna find out who it was? Who isn't here right now? Huh?
What?
We consider who is not here. I will quickly narrow it down who it must be. There's only one person missing. It's Kyoko. Kyoko? And that dead body. Is Kyoko? No, that can't be right. Calm down. I didn't say it was Kyoko.
But...
I mean, who else? There is one other person.
In other words...
The Mastermind. What? The Mastermind?
what the heck?
Come on, there's no way! The Mastermind got charbroiled? Get serious! I agree. Normally, the idea wouldn't be worth considering. But I have reason to believe it may be true. The Mastermind being dead would explain that other matter, wouldn't it? Monokuma can hardly move around if its master is dead, right?
But...
That corpse is a girl, right? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, remember what Alter Ego said? So that same person may very well be the Mastermind who planned this all out. And according to the files, the Headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now.
what the heck?
He said the Mastermind is some middle-aged dude, right? Which the corpse obviously isn't. Then could that mean the Mastermind isn't the Headmaster? Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair?
Huh?
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student at Hope's Peak.
What?
What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided in me. She said there was a 16th student here in the school.
What?
I think you'd better tell us everything you know. Well, all Kyoko told me was...
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
It sounded like Kyoko thinks Mukuro Ikusaba is the Mastermind. No, The Headmaster isn't the Mastermind. I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right.
I see.
There's another student here, and it's female? That would match the body's characteristics. And the phrase, the ultimate despair. It sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it?
Could it be?
Okay, so the Mastermind is this girl Mukuro, and she's a student here, and she's the ultimate despair? But if she's been hiding here in the school like some teenage Bigfoot, how'd she wind up burned to a crisp?
What the heck?
None of this makes any sense. To just suddenly show up and then die? I think we'd better take a closer look at the body. There may be some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is. Hey, wait!
What?
Aren't we forgetting something? You know, Toko?
What?
Oh yeah, she got totally blown up, huh? Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. 3, 2, 1... Okay, I honestly have not looked anything up. That was just a guess. She survived! Oh, she survived. What just happened? Master?
Stop talking.
You declared for the whole world to hear that you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. Oh, then I don't mind breathing in the carbon dioxide you exhale. That's enough for me to live.
What the heck?
This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen. Me too! First off, Toko, you okay? I saw something out of the corner of my eye, just for a second. It's a corpse, isn't it? Well, I guess so.
What the heck?
You guess? Which is it? Is it dead body or not? It's a dead body. I hate this. I hate it. I'm not gonna look at it. I don't want to faint again. Yeah, we don't want that either, so I think it's best if you don't look. Everyone is dying. Why? Why is this happening? Even the explosion was done perfectly, though. I gotta hand it to whoever did it. Is it wrong to admire that kind of skill? What is this? I should take a closer look at the body one more time. Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Don't worry, I don't plan on touching the body all that much. I'm not Kyoko, after all. There are a couple things I'm curious about here. So let's start here. Hold on, there's something on the ground there. There's something next to the body. It's a key? Is it what Kyoko took from Monokuma? But what did you steal?
So...
I stole this. A key? But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. That's right, the key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. And this key is...
What?
What is it? Did you find something? Yeah, this was on the ground near the body. I've never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? So even you don't know, then? Makoto, I'm going to give you a very important task. Huh?
I see.
That key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked. You mean...
So, in other words...
The biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorm rooms on the second floor. It's in your hands. So I'm your errand boy now? Oops. Well, I got rid of the ambience. Alright, since we're here, let's start with the biolab. Oh, baby, I like it raw. The biolab was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. When I went to insert the key, I found in the... When I went to insert the key I'd found into the garden into the keyhole. key wasn't even close to fitting. Which means the key doesn't go to this room. Alright. Next up is the data center, headmaster's room. I'm gonna start at the dorms. Because it's weird to me that this is still unlocked, or this is still locked. This gate is blocking access to a set of stairs that leads up to the second floor. Okay, let's give it a shot. When I went to insert the key I'd found in the garden into the keyhole. No good. It won't go in. I guess this isn't what the key goes to. Alright, so the hint is clearly about the data center or the headmaster's office. The headmaster's room was locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. The key won't go in. I guess that means the key doesn't go to this door. Alright, so, data center it is. Right. It's over here. Door to the data center was definitely locked before. Hey, there we go. It fits! Then this is the key to the data center. I've managed to unlock the data center. I guess all that running around paid off. I have to go tell everyone else. I immediately headed back to the garden. So, you're back. How'd it go? I found out which room the key goes to. It's the data center, down on the 4th floor. Then we can get into the data center now?
I see.
Interesting. But why did the now deceased have that key on them? I suppose we'll just have to go to the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right. Here we are. Looks like the door is still unlocked. Hey, so when you open that door, there's not going to be another huge kaboom like before, right? You're asking that question now? Don't worry, we have Makoto. What?
In other words...
It's in your hands. Again? It means I trust you. That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. Kyoko, you doing okay, Master told you he trusts you? Master told you that.
What the heck?
Don't let it go to your head. I'm so not happy about any of this. Where's Hero? I'm totally sure there won't be another kaboom. For serious. But, just to be safe, I'm gonna go stand somewhere else.
Okay.
It'll be fine. Makoto's on the job. Not that that's any kind of guarantee. Not a guarantee. I said I trust you. You now have an obligation to live up to that trust. Alright. I'll go first. I've lived a good life. I reached out and put my hand on the door. I closed my eyes and tried to clear my mind. With a silent prayer, I slowly opened the door. Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. In a word, the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up till now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't a surface fear like the rest of the school. Here, the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with that kind of dread.
What?
Hey, that's... Hero extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all those monitors on the wall. Look at what they're showing. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms, every part of the school was covered. This is...
What?
It's the direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school fed back into this room, or feed back into this room, and they're displayed here on these monitors.
So that's it.
So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us. Watch us? Then this room is
It's all clear now.
the Mastermind's private room, without a doubt. The Mastermind's room. I guess that makes sense. So the Mastermind was here, watching us. Then I think this settles it. The body in the garden. If they had the key to this room, it can only mean one thing. That was the body of Mukuro Ikusaba, and she was the Mastermind. And the Mastermind is dead? Like, really, really dead? It would seem so. But we only just reached the halfway point. For serious? It's too bad they had to go and die before Master could kill them himself. The Mastermind is dead? Could that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? Because, I mean, that body. Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. So, who was it that... But if the Mastermind really is dead, that means we can finally get out of this hellhole!
How about that?
We gotta hurry up and find the exit! Come on!
That's enough.
No, we have to check this area thoroughly first. But what about the exit? If the Mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the Mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the Mastermind was obviously murdered. Murdered? So you think so too, huh?
Naturally.
The state of the corpse makes it plain as day. There is absolutely no doubt. The Mastermind was murdered.
But
Why has it gotta be that way? I mean, who could have even done it?
Such ignorance.
That's exactly why I said we need to investigate the purpose and identity of the Mastermind.
I'm telling you!
Now do you understand, you useless insect? You're banned from talking to Master ever again. The Mastermind's purpose, and why they were killed. This room may very well hold the answers to those questions. After all, the Mastermind must have spent who knows how much time here. Okay then, let us begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the Mastermind. Alright, I'm actually going to save and call it here because it's getting late and I have things to do tomorrow. So, I will leave it there. Alright, talk to you guys later.